Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is for all those people who are either content writers already or who want to become content writers one day. And my intent with this video is to first of all bring awareness to a new trend that's happening in the industry for those people who have not yet started their journeys as content writers. Secondly, I want to spark a discussion about this thing that's happening and that's very, very wrong. And thirdly, I'm seeking solutions for myself and a lot of other content writers who I know who are dealing with a similar thing. See, I've been working as a freelance content writer since 2021. And what I'm talking about is a relatively new tactic that certain brands and big brands for that matter, brands and companies and people and the certain organizations and companies who hire freelance writers for other brands, the middleman, all these people have found a new tactic of what I can say is exploitation, pure exploitation of content writers. So what I'm talking about is, as a content writer, when you go online on platforms like LinkedIn and all these other platforms, and you are looking for freelance work or even internships or proper jobs or whatever, um, what will happen is when you apply for a position and you get a call from that company or that particular person for a freelance writing project or whatever, what they'll do is they'll ask you for your work samples, which is fair enough. I get it. And even earlier when I was working as a freelance writer a few years back, I have given my work samples to companies, and of course they need to see the kind of writer that I am before they hire me for their work. But what has started happening now is that they'll not accept your previous work samples. What they want you to do is write something which is specific to their niche. So they'll give you a topic. So let's say that I'm writing for brand which deals in watches, just hypothetically. So they'll give me a very specific topic about watches that they want me to write about, and there'll always be a word limit which is above 1,000 words. Sometimes it's even 2,000 words that they are demanding, and they want the article to be search engine optimized. So you need to put in relevant keywords and all those things, and then they'll give you a deadline which is a day or a couple days at max. And so you put in a lot of your work, you put in a lot of your time. And of course, I'm not a specialist of watches, so I have to do a lot of research, and then I have to make sure that it's not plagiarized. And then there's this new added challenge of AI, which detects a particular work as AI written, even if it's not, and all those things. And you do all of that and you submit that article, and then what? There's no response from the other side. And even if I'm not selected, I expect the other person to be professional enough to at least send me an email saying that they're going forward with another candidate. But this will not happen. There will be no response at all, because what I observed is that these brands, companies, people, they have that particular vacancy open for months and years. So do you understand what's happening? They will hire nobody. So when 100, 200, 500 people apply for their position, they call everyone, they give assignments to everyone, they assign different topics to everyone, and they get their work done for free, for absolutely free. And the first time it happened to me, and it was a big name that I gave, and they asked me for two assignments. And I was foolish enough to do it and send it within a day. And then I just thought that when I didn't hear back from them, I thought, okay, I did not get selected. But then a few months later, I saw that the vacancy for content writer in their particular organization was open, and then a few months later again and again and again. So nobody's being hired because they're getting their work done for free. And exploitation is the only word that comes to my mind regarding what is happening. So what I want is from brands and people hiring freelance content writers, that if you're asking us for specifically written articles, then it's okay if you don't select us for your work, but you need to pay us for the sample articles. This is a very, very clever and easy way out of, just getting your work done without having to pay even a single penny for it. And it's so disheartening, and it's very, very wrong. So if you're a content writer who's going through something similar, or if you know somebody who's going through something similar, please share this video with them, because I want the word to get out that this is happening, and this needs to stop. And if you know a solution, and if you have found a way out of this, then please let me and other people from the field know in the comments down below. I really, really, really hope that this video reaches the right audience.